So the question I get asked quite a lot about this trip is, how are we managing to stay in America for such a long period of time? And anyone who's travelled to America knows how expensive accommodation is. So it is a fair question. So for the first 3 months we're staying in Connecticut with Sam, Joy and the grandchildren. Now, as much as I love being around family, staying in their home for that period of time would not work for anyone. And we didn't want to use hotels because we want this trip to not to feel like a holiday. We want it to feel like a home from home. That's where home exchange comes in. So home exchange has been a really important part of making this trip possible. In this video, I want to explain what it is, how it works, and how it actually fits in with our 6-month adventure. What is home exchange? Well, it's a platform that allows families to swap homes for a period of time. Instead of paying for accommodation, members open up their homes and swap with other families, making longer stays much more affordable and much more comfortable. So how does it work? Well, it's a very simple concept. You list your home on the platform, and when other members stay at your home, you earn guest points. You can then use these guest points to stay at other members' homes. No money changes hands for accommodation, which makes it a really cost-effective way to travel, and especially for the longer trips. How does this fit into our trip? Well, it's worked well for us in 2 ways. Firstly, it allows us to stay in real homes, in real neighbourhoods. And we wanted to be able to feel like Americans for 3 months rather than just tourists. And this works. We could have extra bedrooms, we could have a garden. So that works really well when the grandchildren want to visit. Secondly, it has saved us a huge amount of money. And as an added bonus, we have people staying in our home in the UK whilst we're away. So it will be lived in and it will be looked after. So it's a win-win for us. A lot of people have said, do you not get nervous allowing strangers to stay in your home when you're not there? And no, I have never been nervous. Everyone on the platform owns their own home and everyone's very respectful. So we treat the homes like we would treat our own. So I've got no nerves at all about that side of it. I've been on the platform now for a few years and I've never had a bad experience. Home exchange has played a huge role in making this trip possible. And without it, I'm not sure we would have been able to do this part of our adventure. In my next videos, I'm going to talk about which parts of Connecticut we're going to be staying at and why we chose them.